Shalom, my sweetest friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today is Story Sunday. I've got one coming from a movie I watched a long time ago called The Pursuit of Happiness. The star was Will Smith, and it's based on a true story. In this true story, there's a man who's really down and out. Lost his wife, lost his job, lost his car, lost everything. And he's in his house because he's losing his house. He's repainting it so he can get out of it. And he is, tank top, jeans, all painted up. And knock, 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 the police are at the door. They arrest him, take him in for a bunch of unpaid parking tickets. So he spends the night in jail and realizes as he's getting there, oh no, the interview to the high-powered job that I'm hoping to get is today. So he just starts running. Can't get a cab, there's traffic, he's running. He runs all the way to the building, finally gets there. He shows up just in the nick of time. Now he is an African-American male showing up to a predominantly white world and many white people there. And he walks in, they're all in suits and ties and high-powered fashion. And he comes in his tank top, paint all over him from painting the house, even in his hair, on his face, and just looking completely disheveled. And he comes into the interview and he rocks it. He does amazing in the interview. Ultimately, they end up offering him the position as the intern so that if he gets the internship, then he can become, a part of their team. So he has this interview and he does well. At the end of it, they tell him, next time wear a shirt. And he's like, yeah. So ultimately it goes well. But think about the courage that it took him to get into that interview. He's dressed horribly. He doesn't look like everybody else around him. Paint all over him. He spent the night in jail. And he still decides, I'm not going to let this hold me back from my dreams. He goes after his dreams. And he goes to that interview. And he says, I'm going to put my best foot forward. If they choose not to take me, then they choose not to take me. But I'm going to show up. And I wonder about the lesson that we can take from this. How many difficulties do we face where we just give up? And instead of pursuing our dreams, the courage it takes to pursue your dreams, go for it. Don't let the little things that stand in our way, and sometimes the big things. He was thrown in jail. He didn't have clothes. He was looking horrible. All the odds stacked against him, and he still went. So hopefully if you find yourself in that position today where all the odds are stacked against you to pursue your dreams, that you'll go after it anyways. You'll take that courage and the confidence in yourself and say, I'm going for it. Worst things worse, they'll tell me no, but I'm going for it. I hope you all have a beautiful day and take some inspiration from this. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others.